to the live stream stage, Weedmaps here at Cali Roots 2017. We got Unified Highway in the house.
What's going on?
What's
going
up?
on? Hello.
Welcome, boys. All right, well, let me ask you a little bit about the band. So it's like super dynamic. You got like a producer, a DJ, vocalist. Tell me how this all came to be.
I mean, Eric and I have been making music for a while. When I was in a group called Zion I, we went on tour Revolution, and we basically just started back then, just vibing out and making music. So it kind of naturally just came together when we had time to do it.
I mean, for me, like I'm more of like a songwriter, but he's a mastermind as far as like producing. Like, you know, he's been DJing for years, and I've always been a big fan of his creativity. So together we make a pretty good team.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about this dynamic? Like, bands all travel together, like, but what's your favorite part about this special dynamic?
Well, you know, like I was saying, we make a really good team, but like honestly, it's we met each other on the road playing shows, and so we get to see how we are off stage, but we get to see who we are on stage. And music on stage is really an expression of who we are. So to like get to perform with somebody else and do that collaboration makes it super special.
I mean, also, it's just good working with other professionals. Like you can kind of just like get things done, and you don't have to worry about stuff really going wrong. And I think that's really refreshing, because it's like I know when he writes something, it's gonna be tight, and like if we're not feeling it, it's gonna be for a good reason, and if we are feeling it, it's gonna be like for sure. So I think too that's a really cool thing.
And where did you guys meet? You said you met on the road?
Yeah, so he was playing with a group called Zion I, and I grew up in the Bay Area, so I was always a big fan of what they were doing, and we always talked about doing a project together. So a lot of people don't know this, but Amp Live actually produced a lot of Revolution songs, at least 3 or 4 at this point. And we've been collaborating like many times, even before Unified Highway became a band. So we like knew we clicked on a creative level, and then it just happened.
Yeah.
And where can everybody find you on social media?
Oh man. UnifiedHighway.com, Instagram /Unified Highway, Twitter, everything Unified Highway.
Yeah, just look up
That's
Unified
right.
Highway.
Yeah.
And do you have any like special bands here that you're like super stoked to see? Or I mean, I know you've been on stage a lot. Or like anyone you want to give shout outs to?
I mean, Nas for sure, man. That's gonna be phenomenal.
Nas will be cool. Just saw Protege killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, Iration's on tonight. Through the Roots just went on.
Yeah.
Alborosie, Yellowman.
Soulja was
I mean, this festival is very special.
Yeah.
It has been for the last 7 years, and it's the kind of thing that everybody hopes will continue to go on. Like, nobody leaves this festival saying they had a bad time, and you can't say that about a lot of festivals. There's always some mishaps or some problems with other festivals, but this one is special. You know, Dan Sheehan and Jeff do a really good job at putting this festival on.
Shout out to Dan,
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
And for putting Unified Highway on the lineup this year. Like, we hope to come back again. Like, this was really fun.
Shout out to Ineffable and IMG also.
Sweet.
They all hooked it up.
Well, big ups to you boys for joining us here at the Weedmaps stage. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.